Hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. I am Amber Meyer, and I'm a soul alignment coach for those of you who haven't met me. And some of my specialties are in both angel and energy healing, which is really the focus of our session today. But I also specialize in the Akashic Records and in intuitive soul coaching too. And I love combining actually all of that work into the soul coaching that I do to be able to help people through the things that are challenging them and keeping them stuck. And so I think it's been 3 weeks since I've seen you all on here. I was out of town with my son for his graduation gift. We were in St. Thomas in the Virgin Islands. Hey Jane, how are you? So I had just a little reprieve from being on here. So if you haven't seen me as much, that's why. And then being gone for a week, you know how it is. You're just trying to catch up on everything that's happening. So I'm just kind of setting up our space here. So if you see a little bit of smoke, um, I am lighting some Palo Santo. I'm guessing most of you have used this or are familiar with it. It's one of my favorite smells ever. Hey Lisa, good to see you. So just kind of clearing the space a little bit to keep it a little bit open for us as we're going to do some healing work today. Hey Kate, good to see you. So just allow yourself to receive some of the clearing energy of this beautiful Palo Santo. It can just clear anything that's not yours, clear a little bit of negative energy, anything that's stuck. So you can reap the benefits of this. So the last time we got together, we've been on this journey together where we've really been discovering the aura and the energy body and our chakras and our meridians. And so the last time we got together was a little information session that was specific to the sacral chakra and the solar plexus chakra. And so this time, what I would like to do is to be able to offer a free healing that focuses on your sacral and solar plexus chakras. So if you are in a space that allows you to do it, I really invite you to sit back, relax, even lay down, be able to close your eyes through this meditation, just to be able to deeply experience it. And but if you're not able to do that right now, feel free to listen. And there's always a replay of these that you can just find on this page that you can always listen to it again when you're in a more quiet space as well. So hey Claire, hey Kathleen, Kathleen, I'm glad you're able to make it. So hopefully you'll be able to be here for the whole thing. Otherwise, of course, there's that replay. Hey Joanna, how are you feeling today? So so again, last time we talked about the sacral and the solar plexus. I'm not going to talk a lot about those chakras again this time. Just as just a very brief reminder, your sacral chakra is what's considered your second chakra. It's a little like a few inches below your belly button. Most people see it as orange, and it's really like the seat of like your creativity and your emotions. So I like those would be two good words just to summarize what you might experience in your sacral chakra. And then your solar plexus is the chakra that's one up from that, so your third chakra. And this one's above your belly button, and most people perceive this one as yellow. And so this is really, it's often called your power chakra because it's really like the seat of your personal power. And so like how confident you are, how much self-doubt you struggle with, or how easy or hard decisions are, a lot of times fits into this chakra. And I know these are two chakras that have personally given me challenges through a lot of my life. So I like to focus on these a lot too, where I've had like an over functioning solar plexus where it's like wide open and I receive a ton of information through my solar plexus. So I'm interested in hearing this. Anyone else here, like when you meet different people, it's like you can get like a stomach drop, actually, like a literally like it feels like your stomach drops if their energy isn't good. That's something that I experience with my solar plexus. So I get a lot of like really like literally strong gut feelings about things with that, because mine is actually like overworks sometimes. And then my sacral chakra is one that I've worked on healing just from some trauma and things that I've gone through where it's really shrunk up. So then I work really hard on giving that one space to function as well. Susie, I get to see you twice this week. That's fun. So, that being said, let's get into our meditation. So if you are able, again, feel free to sit down, lay down, close your eyes. Obviously, if you're in a space that you can't do that, don't do that. You can always come back to this. And with most healings that I do, I like to start with grounding. So what I invite you to do to start is just close your eyes again, if you can. Take a nice couple deep releasing breaths, really where you even can like hear yourself exhale. Just kind of let out the energy from the previous parts of your day. And I want to get us grounded real quick. And so go ahead and bring your awareness down to your root chakra. And again, that's the chakra that's really like at the base of your tailbone. Just allow yourself to sink into that energy. What helps me connect is really connecting to the feeling of it. So I usually like to, because it's easy when you ground to just kind of like go through the steps, like check boxes. I did this, I did that, but sometimes it doesn't actually like work very well. So for me, like really to be able to connect to grounding is to be able to connect to the feeling of it. And so the first thing I like to do when I sit in my root chakra is just like, how does it feel? How does my root chakra feel? Does it feel nice and steady and strong? Does it feel calm? Or does it feel a little shaky, a little anxious, Like kind of where am I at today? So just get a feel of that real quick. No judgment either way. And then once you get a feel of that, just allow this energy center to start to open up. And allow energy from your root to come down through the chair that you're sitting on. Let it extend down through the floor, through any stories of your home. We're going to do this pretty quick. Sending that energy down through the surface of the earth. And again, when we talk about that connection to feeling, I like to pause here. As soon as my energy enters the earth, I like to pause and say, what does it feel like? What does Mother Earth feel like today? And then just so quickly, like the speed of light, just send these energy cords all the way down through all the layers of the earth, all the way till you get to the center. And here, once you reach the center of the earth, I want you to imagine a crystal. It could be any kind of crystal. You don't even have to know what kind it is. Just get a feel or an image of what it is. What's coming to mind for me is carnelian. Apparently I need carnelian energy today. And what I want you to do is find a way to kind of wrap your energy cords, those roots that you sent down, around this crystal. Maybe you tie it in a knot or a bow. And then being able to connect to your breath, I want you to inhale the energy of the earth. I want you to inhale the energy of this crystal and pull it up your energy cords into your root chakra, allowing it to clear out any stress, any anxiety you might be holding in that space, anything that might feel a little shaky. And then exhale, purposefully sending any of that energy you don't need back down into the earth. And so we're going to work with your sacral chakra first. And for this work, I first want you to pull up that earth energy into your sacral chakra, because this is work you can do anytime. This is a way that you can do your own energy healing with any of your chakras. And so now I want you to breathe and pull up that earth energy and that crystal energy up through your root and then up into your sacral chakra. And you can imagine or feel that energy almost like cleaning out, scrubbing out your sacral chakra, cleansing anything that doesn't belong to you, anything that's old or stuck, anything that doesn't serve you anymore. And just knowing that the earth energy is going to know what needs to go. And then exhale. And exhale out any of that energy, again sending it deep down into the center of the earth. Taking in another deep breath, pulling that energy again up through the root, up into your sacral chakra, allowing that energy to cleanse and clear that space, exhaling, and releasing that energy back down. I also want to show you how to work with your angels for doing energy clearing with your chakras. And so today, Archangel Haniel wants to come forward and work with your sacral chakra. And so really just to invite her in, just ask her to come forward. Archangel Haniel, please help me with my healing with my sacral chakra. There's no magic words. It's just an invitation. And I see Archangel Haniel with this really cool blue light, almost like the light of the moon. And what I'm sensing through Archangel Haniel is that there's many of you that are experiencing a lot of trapped, like unexpressed emotions in your sacral chakra. Again, this is like the seat of your emotions. And Archangel Haniel has actually corrected me. She's saying unvalidated emotions. So maybe that makes sense to some of you. Emotions that you really haven't allowed yourself to express, or you haven't given yourself permission. She says you haven't given yourself permission to feel those. And so I really want you to bring your awareness into your sacral chakra, below your belly button, and just simply sit in that space. I want you to focus on what emotions do you feel in that space. When you sit there, what bubbles up for you? I'm going to give you just a moment to do that. What's coming up for me is like I'm kind of hearing my voice where it's like, it'll be fine, you know? Sometimes we have stressful things in our life and we don't really allow ourselves to feel kind of the pain and the stress of it. We're just like, oh, it'll be good, it'll be fine. I'm hearing almost like this high-pitched voice of myself, it'll be fine. So maybe that resonates with some of you all, since I felt called to share that. So just sit with those emotions. You probably have more than one. You probably have more than 3. We stuff a lot of things in our sacral chakra. This is a time to sit with Archangel Haniel and just really allow yourself to feel those emotions. Validate them. It's okay for me to feel this way. And now ask Archangel Haniel to help you release these emotions. Since an important part of being able to release emotions that are trapped in your body is to be able to feel them. So that's why we're sitting and feeling them. Just imagine that you're pulling them up and out of your sacral chakra, and that you're handing them over to Archangel Haniel. I don't need these anymore. And if you feel like there's any resistance happening, I want you to continue to breathe into your sacral chakra like it's your lungs. Your breath is powerful. Your breath really helps energy move, and your emotions are energy. So you can breathe into your sacral, you can breathe into those emotions. Just keep sending them over to Archangel Haniel. And Archangel Haniel is really known as like a moon goddess too. And so what I'm seeing her do with all these emotions that you're giving to her is that she's shining the light of the moon on them, and it just really transforms and transmutes the energy. It was interesting now as you are letting go of some of these stuck emotions, it's like I'm seeing like a collective inner child show up that's kind of expressing itself for the collective. Sometimes our inner child hides in our sacral chakra. Again, like this is our chakra of creative expression. Just think about how creative and how expressive children can be. And the sense I'm getting from this inner child is that it's feeling really cooped up. It's like trapped, almost like a little imprisoned, almost like stuck in a bird cage or something. Is the image that I'm getting. Little child stuck in a bird cage. And this inner child really wants to play, really wants to express. So I want you to take a moment just to connect with your inner child in this space. Find your inner child in there. What do they have to say to you? What do they want you to know? Feeling a sense this inner child just really wants validation. Like just you listening to this inner child, I just feel this loosening of energy, this opening of energy. So ask your inner child, like, what do they want to do today or this week? What creative outlet are they seeking? So take just a moment to listen to what they have to say. Sometimes when we get so caught up in the seriousness of life, our inner children feel so left out. It's what I'm hearing from Haniel. How can you let your inner child out and play this week? All right, well, hopefully you heard a word or a feeling from your inner child. You know, how they want to play this week, how you can expand that creativity and that expression from your sacral chakra. So now I want you to bring your awareness up to your solar plexus. So again, this is a few inches above your belly button. Sit in that space. And with this chakra, Archangel Uriel would like to work with us. And I see his energy like a bright glowing sun yellow. So just ask him to come into your space. Ask him to come into your solar plexus. Archangel Uriel, please help me heal my solar plexus. What I'm feeling from him is a collective energy of self-doubt, kind of like this sense of like shrinking oneself, you know, making yourself small. So y'all have to let me know if you feel like you've been struggling with that lately. What he wants to do for us today is he wants to relight our spark. So I want you to see, sense, or know he's lighting a candle, and he's bringing that flame into your solar plexus. And it's like he's taking that candle and lighting the candle in your solar plexus. So imagine that flame coming to life in your solar plexus, burning brightly. And I want you to connect your breath to this flame. Breathe into that flame, and as you breathe into it, I want you to see that flame growing brighter and stronger. And then as you exhale, I want you to see the light of that flame expand and grow bigger inside of you. Breathing back into that flame, making it brighter, more powerful. Exhaling and expanding that flame even further into your body. So take just a few moments just to keep breathing into this space. Expanding this flame to fill your entire solar plexus. Expanding this flame to fill your entire belly. Expanding this flame to fill the whole trunk of your body. Expanding out and filling your head and your arms and your legs. Expanding and filling your whole aura. Just imagine if you were to stretch your arms out at your sides, that this bright, beautiful yellow flame and Archangel Uriel's energy is expanding out, all the way out, filling your whole aura. This flame is connecting you to a deeper sense of self-trust. A deep trust of your inner knowing. Building strong confidence all around you, all inside of you. Allowing yourself to really stand tall. Imagine yourself unfolding and standing tall. Becoming bigger, increasing your energy. Not allowing yourself to shrink anymore. And now that we've done healing both on your sacral and your solar plexus chakras, just tapping into those energy centers now. And get a sense, how do you feel now compared to when we first started? Are you feeling stronger? Do you feel more peaceful? Just get a sense for what's shifted. And I always like to end a healing just with gratitude. So sending your love and sending your gratitude and thanks to Archangel Uriel, Archangel Haniel, to Great Spirit, the creator of all that is. Thanking them all for showing up for us, giving us some deep healing. Taking one last deep breath in this moment of peace. And then when you're ready, you can open your eyes and come back to the present moment, into the room. Oh, Lauren, I'm sorry to hear you were so sick, but I'm glad this really helped you. Yeah, we carry our our bellies can just get so tight. They just like refuse to let go of things, and or there's so much energy moving through them that things move too much. So I'm glad that this really helped clear your chakra and you feel better. Yeah. Everyone else, let me know. Let me know how this experience was for you. If there was anything cool that you wanna share. So I wanted to show you these really kind of two different practices. One, how you can bring earth energy in, how you can ground and really pull up that earth energy, that crystal energy into any of your chakras, because it's a tool that you can do by yourself at home anytime. And it can be a really powerful practice that you can continue to do regularly to keep your energy body nice and open and clear. Again, like your energy health, I joke and I say, like, you don't know it's a problem until it's a problem. So this happens to me regularly. I do the same thing with physical exercise too, where it's like I get off of my routine, I'm like, I'm fine, and then suddenly I'm not fine, and then I have a lot of work I need to do to clear things out. So it's a practice that you can continue to do. And if you do that at home, I suggest doing like probably at least 5 to 10 breaths in each chakra. Of course, you can just focus on one chakra a day. You can do them all. It really depends how much time you have. And you can also get a sense of like intuitively when things are done or complete and you can move on. But I wanted to show you how you could use the angels too. And just really keep it kind of intuitive and open and ask the angels what you need. And so, today it sounded like we needed to connect with our inner children, and we needed to release some stuck emotions, and we needed to kind of relight our spark. So you kind of never know what's going to come up, and that's half the fun of it, working with your angels. So feel free to listen to this meditation as many times as is helpful, or use it to spark some inspiration of some different healing practices you want to do for yourself. Uh, Joanna, you're saying that was great. The inner child really resonated. Awesome. So good. So glad. Yeah. Yeah. Just the inner child just popped up and was like, hey, you need to listen to me, folks. Claire, you said your insides feel much calmer too, and that's what you needed. Is you've been really stressed lately. Love the inner child intuitive hit too. Awesome. Yeah, yeah. We carry so much stress in our bellies. So much. We got to clear that out. And Lisa, you're saying the flame, the light in the solar plexus is not meant to be contained only by you. It's like putting a lid on its container. You can put it out if you don't let it shine beyond it for others to see. Yeah, oh, that's beautiful, Lisa. Thanks for sharing that. Yeah, it's like our spark is really our gift to share with the world. Oh, you're welcome, Wendy. Thank you all for coming and joining me for this. And so, what I've said in a lot of these little mini sessions about energy healing, it's just so critical to your health to keep up on it. And so I want to show you some tools on how you can work on your energy yourself. I always recommend seeing an energy healer as well. We have tons of really awesome ones in the group. You can always see me for a deep clearing as well. And our next mini session, we'll just continue to move up the energy body, and the heart's next. So be on the lookout. I'll get another couple sessions scheduled for us soon. Well, thank you all for coming. It was lots of fun to see you, and I'll see you in the group soon. Bye, everyone.